Minority Leader of the New York City Council. Joe, thank you for being here. This illegal immigrant was already deported back in 2018 under the Trump administration, but he came back. What's happening to your city? Why? And then I want to ask why the cop in the video we saw there just was walking past this poor woman while she's engulfed in flames.
Well, look, Donald Trump and Tom Homan can't come soon enough and rescue New York City from the failings of the Democratic Party. Let me tell you what the Democratic Party did. They placed a bet, and they bet all of our public safety. They bet against us on sanctuary city policies. They bet against us on eliminating consequences for people who behave erratically and dangerously in the subways. They passed laws to protect criminals through bail reform and raise the age laws. And the net consequence is that we have people like this who actually were apprehended by law enforcement previously, were now free to roam New York City subways and light this innocent woman on fire. It's heinous, and frankly, I can't wait for the Trump administration to come in and start deporting people who are here and committing these violent, incredible acts.
Yeah, no, these people should not be allowed to keep re-entering and re-entering, and it's outrageous. Look, the day before this happened, Governor Kathy Hochul of New York bragged about how safe the subway is due to her.
I'm on the subway train heading out to Queens Center. I have a lot of, not quite last minute, but I have holiday shopping to do. I can take the subway wherever we need to go. And I want all New Yorkers to feel safe, which is why we've added so many more National Guard, over 250 more people that'll make sure that your ride is as safe as it can be.
Joe, she even doubled down yesterday on X, the day of this arson where this poor woman was burned, and also yesterday, 2 stabbing.
Yeah, this crime only happens to be the one that gets the headlines, but 2 people were stabbed, one fatally in Queens. But this is a woman who is just disconnected from reality. You can't have both things. You can't have safe subways and at the same time need to call in the National Guard, the people who come to serious emergencies, and place them on every subway train and platform. Those 2 things aren't the same. They can't exist in similarity. And unfortunately for her, the picture she's trying to paint is not the one that normal New Yorkers face. I challenge her, leave your police detail at home, get on the subway late at night, early in the morning, go by yourself and see how you feel, because you'll feel like regular New Yorkers who know that unease they get in their stomach when they find somebody mumbling incoherently on the subway platform, or they feel dangerous when a strange man is behind them. I want Kathy Hochul to tell us that the subway is safer. It's not.
Did the Daniel Penny situation have anything to do with this? They watched this poor man get dragged through the legal system for just defending his fellow citizens on a subway. Maybe that's why they just kept walking as the bonfire burned in that subway car.
Unfortunately, we know that New Yorkers are more prone to sit idly by when things happen because of the case that Alvin Bragg brought. I mean, this is someone who routinely lets out hardened criminals and throws the book at people, whether it's Donald Trump for political crimes or Daniel Penny for defending fellow subway riders. This is a guy who has a perverse view of justice, and it's not shared by the majority of New Yorkers. And unfortunately, you know, he's got a Democratic primary to face, and there's no one really challenging him.
Now, our heart breaks for that poor woman. We keep her in our prayers, as well as those who were stabbed and all the victims we talked about tonight. Joe, thanks.